Yo, what's up? I'm gonna try out a new game, new to me. This game came out in 2023 called Return to Grace. Looked pretty interesting. So, we'll listen to the game music. Turn this down for now. Like the lowest. And, I guess... Everything good? We're good? We're good? Said I could use controller. I'm gonna do that. I gotta do one more thing. Pop this back up. That there. Boom.
Stick's not responding.
What?
Can you take control?
The storm is interfering with my senses.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9, oh, there it is. Addie.
Return to Grace.
Addie,
They said
please
the thing.
respond.
Everything hurts.
You've been out for nearly an hour.
What's our status, Alan?
We've crashed.
Yeah, I got that.
My hull is intact. Thrusters 2 and 4 are damaged and will require realignment.
So will my back. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
Okay, talk.
What about my
I'm
suit?
reading green on seals, green on batteries. Thermals are, well, not green, but fine, and you have 5.35 hours of oxygen, maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot. But Addie, we've had this discussion before. You won't have
Alan,
enough to...
It's fine. I have a plan.
I'm concerned that...
I have a plan.
Understood.
Now, open the hatch.
The canopy hydraulics are not responding. You'll have to pull the manual release.
Manual release. I'm good at this. Right there. Pull it. That's very slow.
Seriously.
It's very
Stupid
deliberate.
piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Ugh. Visibility's
Hell yeah.
terrible. Any sign of the spire?
I'm not picking up anything new. Just
Oh,
the
this
original
dude's sick.
beacon signal. You'll need to use your wayfinder to locate an entry point, if there is one.
All right. Let's figure out where you're at, Grace.
You know the beacon could be anything. A lost colony, a relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't be wrong, Alan. Grace is here.
Locate the spire. This is a cool little...
Where
I
would
like
this
how...
have come
Yeah.
from?
There is record of ancient terraforming on other moons. I think it's safe to assume that Ganymede is not an exception.
We're on Ganymede? I did read that in the beginning text.
There's something man-made here. It's like a weather station, or maybe a seismic station. It looks the era of that relay from the Dawes Sea Dig. It's at least 700 years old, Alan.
Let's wiggle in. 700 years old. Okay, yeah, this is very far in the future. A little bridge.
There's a little bridge here.
Hey, that's what I said.
Building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
By all estimates, the beacon is within 400 meters.
Okay.
This looks climbable.
Hey, guy. That's my friend's name. What's up, Clip? How you doing? I didn't know you were in a video game.
Which
Well,
way?
I'll see you later, Cliff. Another little bridge. What's down there though? Can I like, yeah, can I look down? Ooh, nice boots. Are those? They don't look like they're well prepared for traversing ice, but okay. Very snowy on Ganymede. This is where Santa lives. Santa. I didn't know we were playing I'm gonna rock pile.
These must have been arranged here by someone. Waypoint for navigation?
And it's pointing this way. Please send me a sign back to this bridge that goes back to the other bridge that we just crossed. Look at that. Convenient. All right, game over. We won. What is this? Okay, you can't go down there. Interesting. So I better be on the lookout for things, it seems like. I totally missed that bridge on the right earlier. He T-posing. So does that mean I T-pose up here? What's over here? Can't go that way. Okay, well, one more little bridge.
Oh no!
Ooh. Oh, great.
Yep, there goes the back again.
What happened?
Fell into a stupid fissure.
What happened? Weren't you on my arm
Way
robot?
to reach the spire, or at least someplace where it will be easier to find my body.
Good. Good, good. I'm gonna die down here now. Well, I guess it's not me. Or is it? Okay, cool. It's very icy here. I'm getting the feeling that it's a little bit cold out. Ooh, I'm gonna
Looks a
squeeze.
little tight.
We made it. Yes. Does she not have an oxygen tank on her back? Is that why she
It's
made
opened
it
up
through?
again.
Oh. Okay. It's very snowy, like in real. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Another station.
Okay, good. Another.
Stations.
So seismic then. Icequakes would be the risk of building here. So
Uh-oh.
it makes sense they would track activity.
Why am I doing?
Surface temperature is dropping. We can't maintain your thermals much longer.
We're close. I can feel it.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Yeah. Me too. Because this does not seem like the place to be, lady. If I've learned anything by watching the Discovery Channel is you don't want to be on a glacier. Unless you know the way. Sure. For sure. Because you just go falling down and die in the little ice cracks like we pretty much did. Almost. Okay, it's beeping. Getting closer. Almost there, it seems like. There's
This
a
has to
ladder.
be it.
What are you seeing, Addie?
I'm looking at what must be the spire superstructure.
Oh,
I can't imagine how
Okay.
something this big has gone undetected for this long.
A 500-year-old storm?
I don't know.
ain't no way.
Doesn't seem possible.
Exhaust
See an
port.
exhaust port that might be low enough to jump to.
Danger. Danger. What's an exhaust? Extreme temperatures?
Did you make it, Addie?
I'll let you know in 1 sec.
Oh, that makes my hands tingle seeing her climb up
I'm
on
in.
ice on a smooth surface. Oh, God. Get me away
All
from
right,
that.
Grace. Let's find
Ooh.
out what you've been up to for the past 900 years.
I'm tall. Look how tall I am. She's literally walking with her arm up the whole time. Look at the shadow. What's up? How we doing? Let's bump elbows. It's dangerous times out there. We could be getting ice illnesses. It's like ice influenza. So let's bump elbows. Yeah. What's up? Right. We're doing something. I forgot about that part. We're going this way. I'm gonna duck under the crawl space. No ducks under here. Just a blank screen.
Hope my light still works.
I hope your light still works too. Thank God. Why would you go on an icy adventure in a cave without knowing if your light works? You're stressing me
You should see
out.
this spooky tunnel I'm in, Alan.
And why would I want that?
Come on, you're not excited?
You crash-landed me in a frozen hellscape and left me for salvage.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
Wait, where does this go though? This is dangerous. Yo, oh, we're cooked. Oh, we're gonna freeze to death in the tubes. This lady is taking us on a outrageous adventure tonight. We're deep in the depths. Deep in the depths. W scary game. I don't know if it's a scary game. It looks like it's just supposed to be an interesting game. We'll see. So far, it's been like kind of a walking simulator and a talking simulator, but I saw some screenshots of like puzzle stuff, so it's right up my alley.
Looks like a bit of a labyrinth, but I'm still picking up a signal ahead.
And you
It's
can still hear me?
Loud and clear, buddy.
locate the power source. Well, it says it's that way, so
Structure
I'm
looks to be in decent condition.
Another good sign.
yeah, yep.
Everything
that-
about this place looks 30th
this way.
century to me. It's the right era, the right size.
Don't say it, Addy. We've had our hopes dashed before.
Well, there's a crawl space. It says there's a duck under here too. Well, let's see if that's true. Nope, still no ducks. Does look like the correct direction though. Squeeze the gap. The beeps are booping. They're almost beeping. They're definitely booping. What's this? Event fan.
It's like the tunnels can be air sealed. I'm guessing large parts of the station can be pressurized. These can't be powered. Must be airflow in the tunnels. I have to say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
Ooh.
This one's broken. I think I can crawl through.
Are the ducks evil? If only. If only. There haven't been any ducks yet. I'm going to examine the shaft though. Ayo. That doesn't look... That's actually a big shaft.
Jeez. That's gotta be over 15 meters.
Yeah.
And if gravity here is 1/6 of that on Earth, then a
15
15-meter fall
meters.
here would be the equivalent of falling less than 3 meters at standard G.
Okay, sure, why not? Well, I'm jumping.
Probably fine.
I could calculate outcome probabilities based on
Oh.
previous drop impacts if you've already jumped, haven't you?
Very interesting. I do like that they kind of have the gravity
Gosh, I hope this
set
is
like
the
I'm
right
on
way.
a moon. Like Ganymede. That's like Ganymede. I'm on Ganymede. Oh, enter in the shaft. Here we go. 15 meters. Okay, the beeps were almost beeping.
Oh boy,
They were beep
this is
booping,
slick.
but now they're not doing nothing.
no.
Oh, we're cooked. Oh, no, we're not. We just learned we could do this. Okay, now the beeps are kind of beeping.
Whoa.
Are you hurt, Addy?
I'm working on it. The structure is enormous. This has to be the Gray Spire, Alan.
And there it is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
What is going on? Okay.
I found the beacon. The transmitter is on some sort of console.
It must be part of a control network for the megastructure.
You think we can make a connection here?
Theoretically, if you run a scan, I can attempt to connect.
I thought he said run a scam.
Which is
I
quite
was like, who we calling?
and sophisticated. But we should be able to calibrate your computer to interact. You can use your gyroscope to sync with the terminal. I have the first calibration position. The meter will indicate when you are close.
Oh. Interesting. I like this little mechanic with the arm thing. This thing
Watch the
is
meter
kind of
closely.
cool. Whoa.
First position is locked. Second calibration position is up.
Okay. Calibrating. Calibrating. Oh, we're calibrated.
That's 2. And here's the final position.
Oh, let me guess. Down over here? Yes.
That's it. We're in. Accessing the network now. Oh,
Yo, he dinging. Oh. Oh, no. Oh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Alan, you there? Alan?
Hello,
Ha!
a visitor. Let's have a look.
Where's
Ah,
Alan?
That's not
Who
Alan.
is this?
Who is this? Who are you? Entering a home without knowing its host.
Are you... Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
Grace is still here.
And what brings you here?
My name is Adamari Ito. I'm an explorer.
I must apologize, Adamari. It would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here. I can show you around.
Will you be able to let me out of this room?
Of course. But until we are able to restore power to the station, I will require your assistance. There should be a manual winch set in the floor at the foot of one of the sliding doors.
W Heart. L Internet, though, it sounds like. L ISP. Tell your ISP. Fix it.
Look for a hinged floor grate at the foot of one of the doors.
A hinged foot grate. It's hinged.
This must be it.
Working the winch will open the door.
Came out last year, Pable. Last year, and it's on Game Pass. So if you have Game
Do
Pass,
you know where Grace has been all this time?
Grace went somewhere?
She's been gone for hundreds of years.
I am running on a very old server.
interesting.
My memories predate the completion of the Grace Spire.
Grace ushered in humanity's golden age. Peace across the system, booming interplanetary trade, scientific marvels, colonies beyond the orbit of Neptune. And then she was gone, and it all fell apart.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Well, you're a lot more than an archaeologist usually gets.
Yo.
The first step to restoring Grace is to bring the Spire's power station back online.
Let's do it.
I'll light the way.
Oh, it was a snowstorm. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, stay warm in that snow. Stay safe. You have to drive around or go out. Just don't go out. You don't have to go out. About your creative world? Okay, I'll check it out later. I know you were mentioning, weren't you mentioning at one point having us join on it? Did you get it done? Did you finish it? Is it ready? Is it joinable? Oh, the security panel.
What do I do here?
This
Yeah, what do I
is
do
a
here?
security panel. I am decrypting the pattern now. Ah, yes. Simple enough. You'll need to light up 9 buttons, forming a square at the center of the panel.
Forming a square at the
Okay.
center of the panel.
9 buttons in the center.
That is what I said.
If you're not Grace, then what do I call you?
I don't believe there are any identification strings in my base logic that would suffice.
I'll call you Logic then. For now.
Oh, wait,
Till
hold
we have
on.
a better
I've got
of
an
who you
idea.
are. And
Hold on.
you can call me Addie.
I will refer to you as Addie, then, until we have a better idea of who you are.
That one's on down there. This one's on up there. Okay. It's Gary, the
Do
snail.
they not have squares where you are from?
Just
No, it's
give me a
Gary
second.
the snail. Meow. Okay, here's your square. You said 9 in the middle and a square, right?
Light only the 9 lights at the direct center of the panel.
Yeah.
You need to toggle the other lights off.
Is there a light on? I can't. Oh, there was a light where I couldn't see under my microphone. What's up, Yigiwa? Yagiwa. We are in a big giant, what was it called? The Spire? This is called the Spire on Ganymede. And my dude is gone, and now we have this weird lady robot. Maybe I shouldn't say weird. We have this lady robot named Grace.
So what exactly are you?
The station's emergency server had defaulted to Grace's original logic processing. That's me, as you've suggested. The server can also run a program dedicated to the control of infrastructure, and a third system dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans. When power is restored, Grace's primary servers should come online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness.
This looks like metallic rock.
Oh,
The power station is set into the Spire's foundation stone.
The foundation stone would have been an asteroid, right?
Most certainly. About 50 cubic kilometers, from what I can recall.
Amazing.
that's interesting.
Most accounts of Grace's origins talk about an asteroid being pulled from the heavens. That makes sense. There wouldn't be any construction resources on Ganymede and nothing to anchor the structure. I can't imagine the effort it would have taken to redirect an asteroid that big. We don't do anything like that today.
How interesting. So it's like a forgotten space travel time in our own solar system. They used an asteroid as the bedrock foundation for their construction on the ice moon Ganymede. That's fucking sick. Okay,
Can
I'm
you
gonna
open this?
examine.
With some difficulty, I will need to direct power from logic to control processing, and I will not function at the same cognitive level until full power is restored.
What do you mean, at the same level?
Good luck, Addy.
Oh, well, cool. Where's my dude at? I already
You still
forgot his
there?
name.
Where would I have gone?
Oh,
You sound a little different.
Just stronger. The voice of control resonates through the very walls of the structure.
who are you?
I shall start the turbine after you prime the generators that open the spillway.
And this turbine still works?
It worked before, and it will work again. You shall find the generators on the platform at the other side of the room.
Alrighty.
Right.
What's the crane for?
Go to the 3 generators overlooking the turbine.
Okay.
These look like holding tanks. How exactly do these turbines work?
Enough, Addy. You must go to the generators.
Oh, jeez. Okay, bro. I'm just curious, man. Looks like
What
there's been
happened
rats
here?
in the wires.
Someone ripped this apart.
For the last time, go
You
to
suck.
the generators.
So, why do you need me to start this?
Tradition. A time-honored failsafe of including human hands in the operation of this station.
I don't like this boss. He's not my favorite one. I'm at the generators. What do you want me to do now, idiot? Prime them? Fine, I'll prime them.
So, do you share memories with the logic processor?
Indeed. We are all part of Grace.
Oh, now you'll answer
Aspects
questions.
of her infinite power. Shadows of what was, and promises of what will be. I was the light that shone in the darkness. I was the hand that divided the firmament.
I did it. Oh, no, I
The
didn't.
turbine has failed us.
That's not good.
I must call upon you to cast out the wicked instrument.
The what?
The
The
wicked?
broken turbine.
Oh, my God.
You must go to it now.
Alright.
All right, buddy. What do you mean go to it? I'm at it. Now what? It's right there. Oh, wow. Hold on. Do the lift.
Going down. I'm safe to be down here, right?
You shall not be harmed. You must uncouple the safety latches.
That sounds unsafe.
It is not.
Okay, wait, hold on. You're telling me that we've built a spire on an asteroid rock foundation on a moon of another planet in the solar system, and I got to do this by hand? All right. I'll believe you, robot. Watch it blows up, we die.
You must now go to the magnetic crane.
Yeah, this is very much
Sure I'll be able
a
to fix this.
If you trust in my word, yes.
puzzle game. But so far it's not really been that puzzling. More so it's just been they've been telling me what to do. So I'm curious, it's gonna like teach me all these tools. I gotta remember how to like do all this, or is it just gonna be kind of this guided experience? It says it's a couple hours long, so I'm gonna try and just do it all in one stream. Makes perfect sense to me.
You must
Yeah,
first
no, I'm just giving it a hard
cast
time.
out the old turbine.
I really enjoy the mechanics and everything of it so
Now,
far.
cast aside the wretched unit.
Cast aside. So what's up with this dude? I banish thee in the name of grace, wretched unit.
Now you shall place the new turbine.
Well, good thing we had two slots and one spare sitting. Whew. Nope, go back a little bit. We're a little wide there. We're chilling. Oh, I didn't really even need to aim. I just needed to hit A. Okay, that was sick. Oh, wait, hold up.
Hello?
Not so sick.
Everett, is that you?
Grace?
Everett.
Oh. Hello?
Behold my power.
What
Behold.
happened?
I
Hell yeah.
am reborn. Humanity will once again flourish in the brightness of my glory.
This isn't right. Our processing has not combined. Grace has not been restored.
Oh.
I think she was here for a moment. She was calling to someone. Do you know who Everett is?
No. With power restored, my mind is clearer, sharper. But I could not tell you who Everett is.
You must leave this place at once. Return to your vessel and spread word of my return. From
Okay.
Sol's fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse, all must know.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short commandment. We'll see how long before he notices.
Yeah.
It took me nearly a year to get here. I want to know if Grace can be brought back.
There is more complex to explore if you head back to the control room through which you entered. We should determine where in the megastructure my central processors are located. Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
I forbid you to linger a moment longer.
And he's back.
Like a divine
And he's back.
comet, dive from the outer reaches and spread light and understanding to the inner
Please.
worlds.
I'm not leaving.
Yet more insolence.
Oh, God. Okay. I hear you.
So, are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
Dark Age?
Much of humanity's record keeping would have been managed by Grace. So, when she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened. The research that led me here was based on oral histories mostly, and some artifacts we uncovered on Earth and Mars. Relay devices that were once connected to Grace's network.
Then we share an interest in shedding light on this Dark Age.
Interesting. Seems like there's like a little hint of bad with letting this AI
From what I
back
can
out,
tell,
though.
there is some sort of transit system on the other side of the control room, which should lead you to the other parts of the spire.
Okay. Yeah. You said words and I literally wasn't paying attention. I'm good
I
at
will
that.
illuminate the door leading to this transit system.
Okay, illuminate it.
Alas, I require your nimble fingers again.
Alright, what's the pattern?
Another easy one. The Phoenician letter Tau.
Who would know that?
I don't know. Perhaps an archaeologist? How about the Greek letter Chi?
Greek letter chi. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say I really only know theta. Alpha, omega,
The
Kappa.
Roman numeral 10?
Okay.
Okay, you suck.
Please tell me you know your Roman numerals.
Well, how big does it gotta be? Can we chill here for a second?
You know that one?
Isn't 10
Perhaps
just an
it's
X?
the symbol you use to sign documents.
Just give me a sec.
Just an X. Okay, cool, thanks. Right? Is it the whole thing? Oh,
Got
it
it.
is.
This is not the way to your ship.
Do you believe Grace could have done something to cause humans to turn on her?
Like what?
Like becoming too overbearing?
Humans would have been given no reason to question my bearing.
It's one of my theories, yes.
Yo, this place looks sick. What's going on in here? It's so quiet.
This
You have
must
no
be
music.
the main entrance. I'm guessing the landing pad is on the other side of the big doors.
That's correct, Addie. Though the pad appears to be buried under meters of ice.
All right. So,
This looks Olympian or Neo-Egyptian. The triangle must represent the spire. Beautiful, don't you think?
Does it matter if it's beautiful?
That's another way to see it, sure.
very interesting. Do I push the buttons on the machine?
What are these for?
They appear to be terminals for processing visitors to the spire, but they no longer store any useful information.
Got it.
Cool
Jupiter.
statue. Or maybe it's a mobile. Do the little moons move?
Perhaps at one point in time, though I'm not sure of the relevance of that.
Just curious.
It's highly relevant. This is
Is this
cool.
an airlock?
Yes, the spire beyond this point can be pressurized. I assume your suit has limited oxygen?
I have about 5 hours left.
That's quite a risk you're taking. Were you assuming station life support could be restored?
Well, can it?
I believe so. But for reasons I'll never understand, life support is controlled by empathy processing. I suppose they had to give it something to do. I will enable that programming now.
Cool. Well, I'm glad.
Addie.
Hello.
Who are you?
So you're going to get oxygen going?
The process has already begun, my friend. No rush. If you let me accompany you along the path ahead, I can balance the environment to your life force as we walk.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Whoa. Very nice.
How are these plants still intact?
They must have been subject to a very sudden drop in temperature while still alive.
What is this place?
Remaining connected to one's natural world is important for a person's well-being.
So they're
A fitting
frozen.
starting point for those entering the structure, don't you think? Do you recognize any of the objects in this section of the garden? I'd love to know what you think of them. For the calibration process.
Yeah, let's go look at everything.
This statue could be outer colonial. It's simple, but it's quite beautiful, I guess.
And why would its beauty matter?
People like pretty things.
A human truth spanning thousands of years.
Am I doing this right?
You are doing splendidly.
I'm sorry. This cannot possibly be necessary.
Temperature
Doing it.
preferences can vary considerably between individuals. Careful calibration is essential.
How about
Yeah.
above freezing and we proceed?
It's
Yeah, I'm
really
going with
up to
Art Lady.
Addie. If you don't wish to consider more objects, I can set the temperature within a survivable range, and you can move on to the flower bed next to the stairs.
No, I'm good. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna check some stuff out.
This looks like Pacific Revival. Part of an archway, maybe.
We're gonna make Crazy Guy go
Pretty good
away.
piece to ship all this way.
So it must be important, even though it's no longer holding up a roof.
I guess its purpose has changed.
As can happen with people, too.
What's the point of this, Addie?
I'm an explorer. I'm here to learn.
Yeah, that's right.
This
We're
must
looking
be
at the plinth.
Terra Classical, or made in the style.
The ancient Greeks boarded their ships and set out to explore the world, discover its gods, and conquer its monsters. You are an explorer, Addie. But are you here to meet a god or to slay some beast, I wonder? You're not a planner, are you?
I've been told that.
So the more, this is really cool now that I think about it, the more I do different things in the game, the more I build the AI the way I want. So this game can be played many different ways based on certain thresholds. Like if I don't look at enough objects in here, then like a different AI gets stronger. And then how is that spread for the points for the AI? So if I look at everything in here, then the artsy lady becomes stronger than the rest. Let's check it out.
I have no idea what this is. A
Supposedly it's
weapon
flash
or
frozen.
tool of some kind?
It's a device for working
We're on
metal.
Ganymede.
Why do you suppose it's in this garden, Addie?
It could be a symbol of hard work.
An industrious future? Or a laborious past, perhaps? What would you say these objects have in common?
They're artifacts from long before the building of the station.
The things we leave behind say something about us, don't they?
What a society leaves behind is all we have in understanding how they lived.
But we're interested in what you were willing to leave behind in order to come here.
Haven't left a whole lot, to be honest.
I believe that's all I will need to set the perfect temperature.
Finally.
You can move on to the flower bed next to the stairs.
Is this a lantern?
An expression of our
Gonna keep-
certainty in the flow of time.
You keep
How
looking
so?
at the garden.
A craftsman spent months carving this remarkable device based on the absolute certainty that after day, night would follow.
All right, I follow.
Anything
Do you
else?
see them, Addie? Life in perfect stillness? The
Um,
flowers defying the hoarfrost, as you have defied the emptiness of space to arrive here.
I guess.
Which one are you?
Pardon me?
Which one of these blooms best embodies your spirit?
Seriously?
It's important I know these things in the balancing of illuminatory ergonomics.
Fancy words do not make this any less idiotic.
Go
Very
ahead, Addie.
interesting.
There are no wrong choices.
The red flower, the yellow flower, the purple flower. Okay, that's probably my choice. It's like a tiny one
By
that
all
you'd
means,
miss.
take your time if you need it.
Is there any other flowers? No, okay, it's just those. Now, is there anything hidden on the red flower side? Is there like a blue flower? Is there an aquamarine
You
flower?
remember that you're choosing a flower.
I
right?
do remember that I'm choosing a flower. I'm currently choosing the flower. Oh my God, these robots, man, they have no patience. This microwave society robots, you AIs have
Go ahead
no
and
clue
choose a
what it's
blue,
like to be a human. The
I
purple
like
flower.
this one.
A wonderful choice. You're driven by curiosity. A search for something truly special has brought you to the spire. I'm making the lighting adjustments now. Ah, perfect timing. The room is
Okay.
fully compressed and we can go about setting oxygen levels.
Call me old-fashioned, but how about the traditional 21%?
Go ahead and seat yourself at the center of the pergola.
The pergola? Okay, I'm going to the pergola. I'm gonna take my seat.
Very good. Now, when you're ready, you can remove your helmet.
My helmet?
Are you sure?
Of course. You can't sample the air I've prepared with it on.
And you're sure it's safe?
Yeah,
Your well-being is the most important thing, Addie.
my question.
I'm certain it is safe.
Oh crap.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh.
Now I want you to take a deep breath. A nice, deep breath.
Why did I know there's
Hold
gonna
it
be a
there.
breathing exercise?
3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. And when you're ready, another deep breath in.
Okay. I'll do it for real this time. Do it with me, chat.
Deep as you can, Addie. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Very good, Addie. Feel all that built-up stress from
I'm
your
at
long
peace.
journey here release into the ether.
Oh, please.
Shut out any negative energy and take in another life-nurturing breath.
Okay, one more time.
Fill those marvelous lungs. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Wonderful.
Even the station has a limited supply of oxygen.
I just
Next,
used it
I
all.
want you
Oh
to
no, now I'm in a
really
panic
open
again.
your body by reaching up toward the sky.
Okay. We're gonna stretch. Doing some yoga. Oh hell yeah.
Wonderful.
This is better than when Michael
How's
did
that
yoga in
feel,
GTA 5.
Kinda nice.
And we're almost done the calibration. For our last exercise, I will ask you to stand up.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Now, once you're centered, you can hold your hands in a relaxed position in front of you. Now transfer your weight onto one foot. I want you to hold that for 10 seconds.
Okay.
Totally
What
doing
could
it.
this possibly have to do with oxygen levels?
It's about balancing.
Literal balancing? Unbelievable.
Almost there. 3,
Oh man, they make you like lose balance way faster at the end
and
here.
that's
That's
10
funny.
seconds. Excellent, Addie. We've done great work here today. I've made note of these settings for the other parts of the station.
So we can move to the transit system now?
The door out
Sweet.
is just up the stairs past the flowers.
Bro, this is the coolest spire on a moon of Jupiter ever. You do yoga and then life support comes back. It's fucking sick. Have I played Marvel Rivals? Not yet. I kind of want to play that with a little crew people. Have you played it yet? I'd be down to play that if we get a couple people together and actually like go play a
I'll do
session.
my best to get the oxygen mix just right in the rest of the station. Just let me know if anything is not quite working for you.
You don't suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict?
Maybe. Or you were abandoned over time.
Abandoned?
We've walked away from a lot of great things. Very cool.
These tracks move transport pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get this thing working.
Yeah, a little frozen right
You
now.
wouldn't build a system like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people, which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end.
Interesting.
This must be the transit control room. Looks like people worked here. No power?
There is no current running to this console. Control will be required to reroute power.
And you defied my wishes to tell the solar system of my
Oh
return.
God, not this dude
I'm just looking for
again.
answers, boss.
I am the only answer.
No, man, shut up.
Control? Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door. But as I said, you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look. This looks like a welder's jetpack.
Can I have a welder's jet? Hold up. Can we put that on? Oh, if we're gonna be welding with a jetpack. Game of the year last year.
This one's been disassembled. This should show the power status of the room's various systems. Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers. My dad worked on older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Addie.
well, I can tell you there is no joy running to any of those
Interesting.
breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something
yeah.
into place.
It's worth a
I'm
try.
pretty sure she's right. There ain't no joy in those breakers. Oh,
Well, there's your problem right there. Someone's removed the entire power relay.
As I told you,
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets, while I'm very much attuned to the needs of individuals.
Gotcha.
What about
okay.
you, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind,
You activated control and empathy.
for all the good that did us.
Is there another configuration we can call on?
Grace's core processors contain only these 3 systems.
Can you combine the systems? Take the edge off control with a little empathy?
I suppose it's possible, but there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Could it be any worse than control?
It can always be worse.
It sounds like a wonderful idea, Addie.
You're right. What do I know? Don't blame me if he turns out to be a murderer.
I like the reassuring yoga teacher.
Yep, it's
oh,
me.
boy.
Great. What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Rerouting is good to go. You can meet me at the breaker panel.
Let's do it.
Go ahead and flip the switches.
You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal?
Sure. We'll call you pal.
Breakers look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on the different systems.
That one. That one. That one. That one and that
Power's up. I'll let you do the honors.
one. What's the honors?
Go ahead. Push the throttle on the console.
Got
Here
it.
we go.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you. It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
I think the track is just jammed with ice.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
It's okay. Is there, some kind of de-icing system or something?
I don't know.
There is not.
All right, let's look for something to deal with the ice.
This is interesting. You keep adding personalities to the thing. It's the welding jetpack, please. Come on. The welding jetpack can most definitely melt ice.
This one looks to be in working order.
Would it
Yes.
be heavy enough to smash the ice?
Maybe. But I'm more interested in what that welding gun might do to the ice.
Yeah.
All right, pal.
Oh,
Let's try this one on for
game
size.
of the year 2023
So
right here.
what's it gonna do exactly?
Even though it's
Oh,
2024.
I think you're gonna like it. This is a welder. See if it still works.
Look at that.
Oh, it works.
A little blue light.
That's not gonna cut it. Are you able to control this?
For you, I could definitely try.
Can you open the fuel throttle to the torch?
Okay.
Full throttle. Oh, there we go.
I like that. What is it?
That's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea where the flight
Hell
controls
yeah.
are?
Someone remove them.
Okay.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Looks pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up in the air.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Gosh, it's working. We can
Yep.
fly.
Easy, pal.
Well, where do you want to go?
The ice.
All right. If
Over there.
if you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast. I don't want to get hurt.
I know, but it's great, isn't it?
Yep. As long as you don't kill me.
Okay.
All
Zap.
right. This should be close enough.
It's so
Boom.
bright and warm.
Just hold me steady.
Burn it down.
This is really hard.
Yeah, it seems like it. You're not really holding anything steady.
It's these stupid flames are throwing me around.
Okay. Just do a little bit at a time. Because you can't seem to handle the heat. Teeny tiny bit. A little bit. Seems like
I think that's good.
that's
Let's have a
sufficient.
look at the rest of the track.
You got it. As long as you're not using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up, literally. There's more ice here on the right.
Well, it's just so much ice. I'm just gonna let it burn.
Whoa, hold it steady.
Sorry.
Let it burn.
You may want to ease up, Addie.
I'm gonna see what happens.
Don't
I'm not
push
gonna
him
ease
too
up.
hard.
We're pushing it. What happens if I go to the limit?
Short bursts, Addy.
What are you talking
really
about?
Struggling.
Nah, we're good. I got this. See, we're vibing. Way
is
faster
awful.
than
You're
short
quite
bursts.
sadistic, aren't you, Addy?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
On it.
And
You
this
can't
last
die,
bit here.
apparently, so we'll just do the short burst thing.
Now you've got the hang of it.
For a little bit.
This is so
wait.
cool. It's like the best day of my life.
Well,
Yeah, she's
I'm
getting better.
afraid we're almost done.
Almost. Let's go.
I think that's it. Do you think you can get me back?
Yeah, I know. You got stuff to do.
That's fun, pal. We make a good team, right?
Yeah, I like the part where we burn the ice while flying.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bring down the pod.
Bringing the pod down. Interesting.
So, where are we heading again?
I will be able to obtain structure schematics once we reach the next level.
You think we'll see
Whoa.
any dead bodies?
It just knows
Hope
where we're
so.
going? What's that? Light.
Do you know if the pod system has stops along the way?
It does not. We are arriving at the track terminus now.
Okay. Wow. I can't go off the edge though.
This looks like a settlement. Can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think
This
people
is
could be
cool.
alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Logic.
Oh,
As
geez.
long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
Well, that settles it. I'll disable PAL now.
Don't you
Jesus.
dare. We might need him.
Now's the horror game part. The zombies are in there. Let's go, pal. Where's the AK? Where's the M16?
Ooh, more buttons.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
It's the Latin zes.
Huh?
Right, slower processors. You might call it a backwards Z or Z.
Yeah, I
And you'll
knew
need to
that.
make it the
I
full
knew
width
that
and
one.
height of
Okay,
PAL.
man. I actually knew that one. You didn't
Just
need
having
to
PAL running in the
roast me
background is
on it.
making us all a little stupider. If we did switch PAL off,
I was just
I
playing
could always switch him back if we need to burn something.
There.
Clever girl. They told me how to do it. I don't know how clever I was.
I've been thinking about why anyone would want Grace to be shut down. And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colorful doors. As I was saying, empathy interferes with practical decision-making. Control is a 4-year-old.
You are a 4-year-old.
Please stop.
Okay, cool.
It says Keeper Rosaline.
She looks like a keeper.
She's pretty.
What do you suppose a keeper is?
It must have been a revered title if a statue was made for her.
There's even Braille on it. That's sick.
Spire caretaker, maybe.
That's cool. The detail that there's Braille on it. That's fucking cool. Is it accurate? I don't know. Yeah, it's a door. But this is the secret way in right here.
The settlement is through the large doors behind you.
But Look, it's like the presidential suite. It's like the penthouse in there. Can we go in the penthouse?
You want the large doors?
Shut up. Logic, you're only one spot better than the stupid, crazy dude.
The key to restoring Grace may be about understanding her potential flaws.
Are you going to tell me the pattern?
You think we're flaws?
Having a few flaws is perfectly all right.
Probably
Logic
write down
sounds
all the
jealous
symbols
to
it's
me.
been so far.
Jealous? Of what? You can't even open doors without me.
Where are you going with this?
We'll talk again once you can tell me who Everett is. Figure that out, and I'll grant you access to the main elevator.
Grant me access? Logic. Seriously?
She has no way to do things without your help. It must be frustrating for her.
Could we create another hybrid? Logic and empathy?
Yeah. Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
Stop, stop, stop. You'll burn the place down. I will run a logic and empathy configuration as long as you promise never to allow Pal here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
Deal.
I don't think that smart lady likes me very much.
Hello, Addie. Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern.
Is there any other way into the settlement?
There is a room off to the side that does not have an encrypted entry. Perhaps we'll find something helpful there.
That's where I wanted to go. Yeah, I like you. You're my favorite AI now. I'm sorry, yoga lady. You were fun for a second, but you're taking me to the penthouse door. Let me in.
So you can open these ones?
They have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you. You will need to enter the sequence manually.
Probably not the best time to walk away from my computer. I saw that. So, nope.
Try again.
Okay, it was just a line. I missed the middle one. I saw this one. Didn't see that. Saw that. This place is sick. It's even got the popcorn ceiling from the 80s. Yo. This is like grandma's house. What's this? Just like grandma's TV.
This looks like another control room. Do you know what this is?
It appears to be some sort of interface from which humans can track activity within the spire. Elements of the interface are missing. I'm not sure I can access it.
I think my comm device can be calibrated to connect.
Of course, yes. Let's give that a try. There are records here of people who have occupied the rooms over the years. You got it.
Do we know the spire's capacity?
50 units. There it is. There are millions of names here.
Millions.
Well done.
If a million people cycled through here, no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates. Okay, I found record of an Everett who stayed on the 3rd floor. Unlike other visitors, there is no record of him leaving the spire.
So, Everett was a worker, or a colonist who lived here. Is that enough for you, Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be calling to him.
So I'll need to find a way up to the 3rd floor.
Perhaps we can find one on the spire map across from the console.
I'm at the map.
Looks like the image from the spire entrance. All right, what are we looking for?
Grace processors are located at the top of the structure, as might be expected. There is also a massive radio beacon.
The beacon is the key, Addie. You must go now to activate the beacon to call the masses back to the spire.
Well,
Just a few minutes ago, you wanted me to leave on my ship.
The beacon is the answer. It has always been the answer.
Okay. Can you get me to the beacon then? Control?
Control will not be able to override security.
Then we need to learn more about Everett.
Here's the room where Everett once stayed.
Ooh, maybe we can see it from
Where?
the balcony.
Possibly, but I don't see a viable route to
Right
get
there.
there.
Reach level 3. Okay. Yo, this place looks wild. Like, looks like there's outdoors right here, but it's just the indoors. Weird. Okay, we're going to Everett's.
I can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
Okay. Climb. Examine. There was for sure an examine. Oh, this is it.
I can climb this.
I suppose.
I don't see many other options.
Yeah, this is actually pretty easy to actually climb. It's like a ladder. Think about streaming it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll download it. I'll see if I can get some time to join up and play this weekend. It'd be fun. We should get a little crew together. Okay, cool. I'm up here. Do I walk across the beams? Right here?
It's
Yeah.
pretty
I
much
do.
a straight shot across. Looks sturdy enough.
Even in low G, a fall could result in an injury.
I've already fallen a few times from this height.
Careful, Addie. If you broke a leg, how would you get back to your ship?
You sound like my mom.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
Whoa.
Addie!
Addie's cooked. She broke her leg.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
So, you're going to try again after that? You nearly broke your neck, Addie.
Yep, you're totally my mom.
Falling's kind of
Both
fun.
legs
It's
gone.
like really short flying.
It's like, wait, hold up. Pal just said it's like really short flying. I'm pretty sure that's kind of correct, but it's not the right. Not really.
This is so cool.
Quiet, please.
It's very much falling. Okay.
Just concentrate on your breathing.
Okay, shut up. I'm
Yikes.
breathing. I'm
This is so
steadying.
exciting.
Steadying.
Breathe, Addie.
I'm breathing. I'm steadying. I'm going.
Very good. Now keep walking forward.
There's a much easier way to cross this. It's on your ass. You climb upside down like a monkey.
I knew you could do it.
You should really try running across next time.
Okay,
I'm hoping
yeah.
there won't be a next time.
It'd be faster too.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty empty.
Bedtime.
Maybe the rooms were for short work contracts.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire? People sat or knelt here.
This was a place for meditation.
So interesting that it's the wood circles in the spot.
This looks like a shrine.
To honor Grace.
That looks like her symbol.
This is so interesting. It's like an AI computer that revered as a god. Ooh, tunes? Can we click these on, please? Ominous music. I'm not like, oh, these are sick. Look at these. They're like rainbow. You know what? I'm in. All hail Grace. I want rainbow tiles in my house. And a pole at the desk bar. I could do work and drink, so it's like drinking here and work here. Look at that. I do two things at once. Streamline my life.
Some weird little lavatory.
They've changed much over the years.
Not really. I've seen weirder. I've seen ones where people
That's
sat on
cool.
ceramic bowls of water.
If they pooped in the water, what did they drink?
That's fucking hilarious. I don't know how to use the 3 seashells. I don't know how to use the 3 seashells. Was I supposed to know how to use the 3? Oh, shit. So is that maybe an AI thing? Like I didn't train the AI right, and the AI on the arm is supposed to teach me about the seashells? Oh my god. I thought they said this was a 2-hour game. We're on hour 1. I don't feel like I'm near the end yet. Kind of got like a BioShock
Well, check out the rooms, I
vibe.
guess. Look for a way to the next level?
Like dystopian future, but it's like a dystopian past. But it's not even like a dystopian past. It's like a utopian past.
I light up the pattern for you.
Yeah, I was actually here this time, so I watched it. The wallpaper, though. And the wood paneling, yeah, this is sick. I like the aesthetic of this game. Very cool
Another empty
aesthetic.
bedroom.
Interesting.
Someone's made off with the mattress?
As a souvenir, maybe.
You imagine, though? That's like a double king size bed. Oh, it'd be so nice to have a big, giant fucking circle bed. What's this?
Travel packs.
So visitors brought in their own food.
They really didn't stay for long then. It's like they were on pilgrimages.
I bet you I missed so much stuff. Like, it doesn't highlight stuff for you. Unless you actually, like, look at it specifically. Like, when it's far away or whatever, it kind of highlights it. But then it
Here we
goes
go.
away, too. But I bet you I missed so much stuff that changes how the game plays. Or, I should say, it changes how the story plays out.
We still have one level to go.
Hey, there's another beam here. I think it's a shortcut.
It is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it. You're better off finding a way through the apartments. Besides, I know how much you like to explore.
I like you better. Pal, you're chill. We'll do another playthrough where I do what Pal wants, but I'm gonna do what this lady wants.
I guess if you don't want to do the beam stuff, that's okay.
Yeah, shut up.
Here's the code.
Hell yeah. It's like simple gaming mechanics, but it's
Not much
adds
here
a
either.
little bit. Adds a little bit to like the walking simulator feel of it, where it doesn't feel so empty of a game. But yeah, the 3 shells thing, like an achievement popped up. I'm sure you heard the sound, but it didn't show you on screen. But yeah, it said don't know how to use the 3 shells. So apparently I don't know how to use the 3 shells. And I missed something, obviously. So I just got to look at everything.
What are these?
From what I can tell, they're audio recordings.
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device to learn more. There may be a way to access the recording through your wrist communicator with the aid of a signal amplifier. But that would only be possible by adding an element of control to my logic processing capabilities.
So you need to create a control and logic configuration.
Like a little brother?
Well, it's the only combination left. May as well, Mom.
All right. Here we go.
That's cool. So if I never looked at this canister, unless I
Maybe
need this to
he's
go.
sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's a boy.
What's up, dude?
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help play back recordings.
Already done. Just hold your device up to the canister.
You got it.
You will be able to access the recording the same way you've been connecting to other systems.
Okay.
Hey, Grace. So I'm pretty sure I was the youngest person on the flight here, and the only Darksider, which was a bit of a surprise. My friends are still sending me halos on what to wish for, mostly stupid suggestions. And my parents made me promise to not waste it on something boyfriend-related, which I agree would also be stupid. So, here it goes. I wish for the lunar terraform to be finished.
we're lucky enough to be in the dome, but thousands of kids are still stuck in the tunnels, and their families don't have enough money to take Earth trips. So they've never really been in a space wider than 3 meters without a pea suit, which really sucks.
Yeah.
So whatever you can do to make that happen would be great. Thanks, Grace.
Yeah, that whole concept
I hate
of
to tell her, but the terraform never happened. People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of so many visitors.
right. Yeah, the disconnected feel just kind of hit. So yeah, there was all I like that games do that. Lots of games do that. There's always like the other side of the coin. So we're exploring the ancient, like, rich places, basically. How interesting. Yeah, the voice acting's really good, Pables. It looks like they really focused on some very specific things to tell their story so far. And I'm like, I want to figure out what's going on with the story a little more. The different AIs merging in different combinations on my wrist so far has been interesting as well. And like, I could have chose to, like, I can choose not to examine this. So that's telling me that AI is not going to get stronger from what I'm gathering from the game mechanic.
Where do these go to?
This entire settlement is connected to a vacuum tube system. From what I can tell, they are headed in one direction, the top of the spire.
Let me just like look at everything I can. I like that.
I don't see a way up.
Yeah, I like that combination a little more than the doing it straightforward. But it'd be interesting to revisit this one in like a couple months and do where I just ignore a bunch of stuff we did on this playthrough.
So, what should we call the new config?
I do not require a name.
Might make it easier if you had one.
I will let you know if a suitable name occurs to me.
I'll try to think of some too.
Okay, pal.
Here you go.
Someone tore this apart.
And took the pieces somewhere?
You're right. That's certainly interesting. I don't see any signs of unrest or violence.
And they left little behind.
All the rooms have these tubes.
Very interesting. Indeed. So is this is like the walls of the inside
Well,
of the
climb
asteroid embedded in the ice of Ganymede. That's sick. That's so crazy. Okay. The concepts of the game are really cool too. I really enjoy this, even though it's very like it's not like, I don't know, it doesn't use a lot of controls, but it's telling a very good story. Very good linear gameplay, I should say.
Someone's removed the keypad.
Nobody cared about that. What's going on here?
Figure this was left here as a token, or an offering?
So if I played more into Mr. Religious Man, would he have responded to me there? Because nobody responded when I talked about that one. Curious.
Another way up.
Oh, I've got one. We can name him Pal Jr.
I was thinking something that sums up what he does.
I can do many things. Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
So we could call you Jack.
What do you think of that, Jack?
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
This is level 3, Addie.
Let's look for evidence of Everett.
It'd be cool if they let you like choose a name,
Here's the code.
but I understand that's not what the game's about.
I am able to enter the codes directly if you would like.
Let her do it on her own, if she wants.
Oh, Jack
we
can
go.
open if I just hit B. Okay, we'll try that next time.
Any way of knowing if this was Everett's room?
The records only give the level. We'll just have to look around.
There's a recording over there.
All right.
Hello, Grace. I've thought much about what I'd say when I got here. I know it's important for my parents that I make my wish count. So, I guess I wish for them to be proud of me. Thank you, Grace.
What every kid wants what every kid wants.
Let's try this one.
Some degree.
Hey, Grace. I really don't know why you would choose me. I guess no one really knows why they're called to the Spire, but I'm greatly honored. At
Oh,
my
the AI
age,
calls him to the
I
Spire.
That's all I
What?
can recover from this one.
It sounds like Grace chose who came here.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, so she chose who came here. That's even kind of more creepy. Is this like a portal computer kind of thing? Is there anything else in here? No, there's not. And if there was, I'm moving on. Oh, in the neighborhood, there's mariachi in the neighborhood. Nice, nice. Somebody's having a quinceañera. Hell yeah. Let's go in here. What's in
the
this
code?
place?
Of course.
Okay, we're gonna do the Jack open.
You can do this one.
Of course.
Awesome. Okay, I'm cool with that because that's faster. Yo. This doesn't look too promising. Oh, if only I knew what that all said. Very interesting. Okay.
This is Mark Anthony Wong, and I was called to Grace from our station Phoenix. Not sure if anyone will hear this, but the whole tube system is shut down right now. People are not happy, and I'm getting a little scared, to be honest.
Oh.
I'll be locking myself in until the shuttle returns, and I'm leaving this in case something really bad happens.
Is this kind of
That's a
giving?
little ominous.
Yeah, this is kind of giving BioShock and We Happy Few vibes.
I don't recognize these words. They look like technical or medical terms. A list of supplies, maybe.
Or a list of demands.
Are we allowed to draw on the windows here?
Certainly not. The people who did this were looking for trouble.
Interesting. Okay, I don't like you as much now.
They were tracking something here. Terracycles, maybe?
They'd lost sync with Earth.
Or the Spire lost power. Only Grace.
Only Grace. Okay. Only Grace. What is this, though? What does that mean? Okay. Interesting. Did that one. There's a down. Do we do up? Haven't done up yet. And there's another up. but let me check what's down first. Down. Is there anything at all down here? No, it's just that door I saw earlier that we can't get through. Oh no, maybe.
You still don't know whoever it is, do you?
Okay, logic, shut up. Let's go see this room then. We did that one, we did that one. Haven't done that one. But we're gonna go up to this one.
Here you go.
Can you get this?
Here you are.
Yeah, at some point the game, so I kind of get what this type of game is. At some point the game's like, okay, we'll play the game for you, you get the story done. So it's kind of like a walkthrough story. Maybe like Detroit Human can be something like that.
Someone left a portrait.
Someone left a portrait. Is that what they looked like? Is that what Grace is supposed to look like? Grace looks like Jeebus. Okay.
Come here, Grace. Najisha, she was so excited when I got the summons. We talked about this for months. Who we could help. Who was most deserving. She honestly believed we could come up with a wish that could make everything perfect. Thank you for choosing me. And thank you for letting me delay coming here. I want to be true to her memory, her wishes, her unlimited love for humanity. But my only wish, the only thought I have, is to have her back. I want her back.
There couldn't have actually been anything Grace could have done for her.
Grace allowed her to voice her grief.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but still. You know what? That's actually kind of true. Good point. Well, look who it is, Mr. U. It's the man who is playing a game that someone is watching a game with another game in it. This is true.
Hey, the tube system is no longer accepting wishes. If anyone knows how to reach Keeper Everett, please let him know.
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like keepers were Spire caretakers.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message was recorded.
So he stayed on after his visit and became a keeper? Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
From what I can tell, the tube system runs through the central elevator shaft.
Logic? You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
But do you know what a keeper is?
We'll need access to the elevator to learn more.
Ah, a classic paradox.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping around, I will grant you access to the elevator. Or you could uncover more canisters. And learn more about the people who came here.
Reaching the beacon is the priority. You must move on.
Okay, Mr. Control, I understand, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the
Here you
keypad.
go.
Jack?
Thanks, Jack. I like Jack too, so I'm gonna use Jack as much as possible because maybe he gets stronger. What we got here?
Looks like Olympia Mon colors. I guess the team's old enough.
Interesting. It's a sports team scarf. I thought it was a Harry Potter scarf.
Logic will open the way to the beacon. You must go to the elevator.
Gryffindor.
Hold your horses.
Yeah, exactly. Hold your horses. Actually, I should have put him in Slytherin. Damn it! I put him in Gryffindor. That's my fault. Sorry,
Doubt you'll
Gryffindor.
ever get this message, Grace. We've been waiting weeks now with I hope Keeper Everett is okay. I've been told his sermons are wonderful. And I hope he will be able to deliver the word of grace again soon. Make things work. I'd like you to know that we still love you and think about you. Great comfort to our family over the years. We've all made them for us. With your wisdom, you are missed. So Grace would receive wishes and then leave people with instruction in the form of sermons. Could that really be all there was to it?
Ideas are powerful. Perhaps just returning with a more enlightened perspective was enough to move society toward common goals.
Highly unlikely. Grace must have had some control over planetary infrastructure, if she was to have had the influence you suspect.
Anything in the bathroom? Oh, there was something in the bathroom.
Why
Glad
do
I
you
went in.
insist on defying me?
Be
I'm
quiet.
starting to enjoy it.
Yeah, that's right. We're trying to enjoy this, Mr. Man.
Mark Anthony here. Been moving around, keeping my head down. Won't be long before they start blaming us for schmutzing up the tubes.
Cool. Man, look at the tile on this floor. They really had some nice tile in 2955 or whatever they said. We're going in. We're heading back to the past. Ooh, very pretty. What kind of flower are you? It's not a daffodil, is it? What is that? What kind of, oh, my knowledge of flowers is failing me. Ooh, there's even not a flower that has no petals. Very good model rendering. These look like real plants. Is this real life? This is real life. Look at that. 100% real. I'm just playing somebody else's body, apparently. Okay, give us the code.
You're looking pretty smug.
What's the pattern?
Shut up.
Another easy one. Light the four corners of the pad. You really didn't need my help for this one. It would be a common pattern when guessing symbols.
I have to give you something to do, right?
Really? That's it? Did they run it? Did they run out of symbols to come up with? I could have came up with the first one. I thought it was going to be really tricky.
Look at all the vacuum tubes. Must be one in every room in the settlement. Keepers must have been busy.
It's what Grace does with the wishes that should interest us.
Man, look at that stone. They carved this place out of granite. How'd they do that? It's an asteroid. Whoa. I've only ever been on an elevator like this at Disneyland.
Did you like my little game?
You mean the game where you refused to help us?
I provided you with the opportunity to prove yourself. Is that not why you're here?
I'm an archaeologist. I'm here to do my job.
I don't think Addie enjoys having obstacles placed in the way of her goals.
We have arrived at our destination.
Yeah. Okay. All the families living in the tunnels, and y'all had all the wood
Spire pilgrims must have gathered here.
on
To listen to the keeper's
Ganymede.
sermons, I guess.
People will return here once the beacon is restored. Flock and shepherd will be reunited.
Got it. Okay, this is the whole point. Then I see. Well, let's bring them back. Let's bring them back to glory. It's look comfortable as hell. All right, you know what? I'm in. I'm going to this church. Look at how comfy the seats are. Holy Ganymedes. What's this? Is this broken?
Wish canisters.
These have never been used.
For recording wishes, maybe. They look pretty banged up.
All of them, okay. Oh my gosh. Is there a secret in like the pews here? Like if I go down like this, do I see something? Go down and then discover down these. That would be a cool place to hide something interesting. If I was making a video game, I would put something down there. This way. Look at all of the hidden secrets. Okay, there's 0. Literally no secrets. Okay. They built... Oh, it doesn't look like good things happened here. Maybe we won't bring them back to glory. Alright, later lower levels. I probably missed something.
Seems to be holding my weight.
Yeah, it does. Okay, climb on up this one. Don't die, please. Oh, that doesn't look stable. Literally no secrets. At least there's a blanket to climb over, Mr. U. At least there's a blanket to climb over the broken glass. Holy shit, I see a secret. No, just kidding. Imagine. Get up here. See the secret? Like, damn it. Oh, look, there's reflections in the water on the ground. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, what's going on? Oh, I know what I'm doing. To the glory of... What was her name again? Grace! All of my subjects that believe in Grace. Well, I could take the day off. Nobody's here. Okay, what is this?
So the Keeper must have stood here, addressed the visitors, gave his sermons. You imagine having the solar system coming to you for answers?
The Keeper was merely a vessel for the word of grace.
Oh.
Then why not have Grace address them?
There's sometimes more power in what is imagined than in what is seen.
Yeah. I see that. There's a lot of power. Look at how much power there was.
This explains all the canisters lying around.
Must have been fun.
It would have been chaos.
There was clearly a lot of anger directed toward the Keeper.
Okay, so that built all 3 of those ones up then, right? If they all 3 talked, does that mean all 3 of them had something to say about it? Because I looked at some things earlier and nobody said nothing. And it's because I didn't focus on some of them. Man, if that really is a game mechanic, it's going to be insane.
Looks like people camped out here.
Here's the mattress we found. Or we found the mattress we saw that was empty earlier in the bed up here. Or I guess that'd be inferred they took it for camps like this. What is all this?
This must be an attempted barricade.
Squeezing the gap. Oh, I should have turned my flashlight on. There we go. Very interesting.
2766 to 2780. These dates are from the old Julian calendar, which makes them very old.
1,200 years by all accounts.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Can't make this out.
So they didn't have anything to say about the defaced one. I'm gonna go keyboard and mouse now for a little bit. See how it feels.
Nothing here either.
Yeah, okay.
2780 to 2830. I'm guessing these were the time periods that these keepers served here.
Interesting. Oh, I could have examined the barricade.
Do we know where this goes?
To a funicular that leads to the next section of the spire.
Very cool. What's this?
Second barricade. Looks like they got under this one. Pilgrims were building fires. Why would they do that? I'm guessing there was a lengthy siege. So, when Grace shut down, the Pilgrims blamed the Keeper. They demanded to see Grace, or thought they could reactivate her. The Keeper turned off the heat. Pilgrims built fires, dug in. They eventually got restless. Wish canisters started flying. As Pilgrims were breaking through the partition, the Keeper and his followers built up a barricade. We'll have to make our way through the barricade to learn how it ended.
This is crazy. Let them come. Uncovered story of the
Oxygen
siege.
tanks. Everett upped the ante. Cut off life support here.
Dude, Everett was a bastard.
Long live Grace.
Apparently not.
It must have been written with charcoal from the fires.
Okay.
Hold on, Addie. The room beyond the airlock is uncompressed. I don't believe it can be sealed. Something must have been compromised. You'll want your helmet on.
Oh, thanks for the reminder. Oh, yeah. Legit one of my favorites.
An emergency exit?
For certain. It opens to the moon's surface.
Not going there yet.
Well, that's good to know for later.
The tracks
Go.
ahead lead to the highest point of the spire, known as the lighthouse.
Is that where we'll find Grace's processors?
Obviously.
You need only worry about the beacon, Addie.
Yo, what the fuck?
This doesn't look operational.
Let me try it, Addie.
Okay.
Come on!
Oh.
It's ice again?
The force needed to break through the ice dam would only come from directing all power to control
Gonna go back to controller.
processors.
Which
Vibrated
only I
off the
can
desk.
do.
Great.
On one condition.
And what's that?
You shall have no others before me.
Oh,
Cast
no.
aside that device on your wrist and continue with me alone.
Whoa, hang on.
No.
Ain't happening.
But how will I communicate with you?
Mine is the only voice that resonates freely throughout every aspect of the spire.
Oh, no, no,
My
no.
words live within the vessel in which you stand now. They reverberate
No.
through the very walls of the enclave above.
No, no,
through
no.
the many devices and instruments at my control.
Yep, I got it. You're everywhere.
What if she needs another configuration for something?
She will not.
Is there another way to get to the top?
Of course. The funicular is merely the most survivable option.
Throw the
Oh.
device from the funicular window to take your place at my side.
No. No.
This door leads out into the storm?
To your certain demise. Yes.
He's being dramatic. Your death is only marginally likely.
In theory, you could follow the funicular track up the mountain slope to the base of the lighthouse structure.
It would be dangerous.
So I give up my options by throwing away my comm, or take my chances in the storm.
It's an important decision, to be sure.
You know what? I'd rather die in good company than die with no one besides that
You must
bastard.
not do this, Addie. In taking this risk, you jeopardize all of humanity.
We're
Would
out.
you deny them my guidance and protection?
This is what can happen
Yes.
when you make ultimatums.
You and your ilk were distracting Addie from her true purpose.
We are providing Addie with a variety of perspectives.
Oh, I'm going. Oh, we're going out into the storm. Here's where we break our legs. We break our legs right here. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Sorry,
broken
boss.
legs.
I'm keeping my comm device.
You may not live to
Oh,
regret
we're
this,
cooked.
but countless
Oh,
billions
no, we're
in
fine.
the solar system will.
I don't know if that guy was correct about that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to forsake everything for that.
Must be
Blind
interference from the
faith
storm.
in him getting me there. What if he
Where
malfunctioned?
are you?
I was right, Alan. I found Grace.
You need to return immediately, Addie. Your
Alan!
oxygen must be dangerously low.
I'm good, Alan.
You need
Alan!
to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Not exactly, but I'm working with her oldest servers to try to bring her back online.
Well, one of these servers is actively blocking me.
I can guess which one.
You need to get back.
Alan?
Come on, pal. We got
Alan!
this.
You're not considering climbing
wait.
across that structure, are you?
No. You're
I have
right.
a
You're right.
choice?
You're right.
There is also a path that descends into the canyon. It looks well worn and preserved over time.
Yeah.
It's likely sheltered and safe.
And boring.
The
Yeah,
particular
boring's
structure
good,
looks
boring.
faster and
Look,
more
bro.
fun.
Don't tease, Addie. The walk will give you time to think. And perhaps a chance for us to talk.
Yeah, let's go vibe. We're gonna go hang out together.
not
Pal, I'm
doing the
sorry.
high
You and I
wire
will hang out in
activist
another
storm.
playthrough.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Another playthrough.
How do you know where this is headed?
Different
I
timeline,
don't,
bro.
but it must eventually make its way to the other side of the canyon. Where else would it be leading?
Oh, to my certain demise, that would probably be the other one. Okay, here we go.
It's certainly more sheltered here. So, what did you want to talk about?
Why is it so important that you activate Grace?
It's widely believed that recovering Grace would recover thousands of years of knowledge lost to the Dark Age.
So we're trying to rediscover things. So I'm doing my job correctly right now. Oh, hell yeah.
This looks like an old colonial language.
Oh, I missed some shit already, probably.
I don't recognize the dialect.
Translates roughly to Grace is love.
You've come all this way at great personal risk in search of knowledge?
Why not?
Without enough fuel or oxygen to go home.
Yeah.
I'm a committed academic.
What do you really want from Grace?
I'm not sure.
Fuel
You
and
know,
oxygen.
We don't let AI make any important decisions anymore. But most of the decisions that humans make are pretty awful.
You don't think AIs are capable of making bad decisions?
I just hoped Grace might be better. I don't have plans to return because I don't have anything to return to. And I can thank human decisions for that. This is Martian.
What does it say?
It says, let her rest.
As in leave her alone?
People wanted her to go away?
Or didn't want her disturbed.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry, Martians. I ain't gonna do that. I want to know what this Grace thing's all about. Who peed in the snow? It froze here forever, guys. Did you oh my god. Bro, the people from 2955, there's something else. We have bathrooms in our suits now. You guys should have invented that. Oh, twice. Oh no. 2 pee spots. The sound. What's in here? There can't be nothing in here. You're telling me there's nothing in here? There's nothing in there. Another marking.
Were these to honor Grace?
A rock pile.
Or to leave one's
Shout out
mark
Trailer
for
Park
other
Boys.
travelers to see?
Vanity at its most
Shout out
basic.
J-Rock.
Don't we all desire to leave something behind?
I'm surprised a formation like that could remain standing for so long.
No,
And you
I'm
weren't familiar with the
saying...
language on the stone carvings. These must have been left long after Grace shut down. People kept coming, Zealots, maybe.
Or curious explorers like yourself.
Hey, do you think I've been activated before?
Bruh.
Hung out with other explorers and did cool stuff with them, but now I don't remember?
That's a pretty deep thought, pal.
Yeah. So you were saying that something happened to your family that you think an AI could have prevented?
It was a shuttle crash with a human pilot. There was an instrument malfunction during launch, and she panicked.
I'm sorry, dear.
It's okay.
Were you ever able to forgive this pilot?
Not quite yet.
W Trailer Park Boys, indeed. Bro, you can ask my wife. I watched that show on repeat for like 3 years straight. It's a really, really good show. Doesn't take a genius to figure it out. It ain't rocket appliances. That I didn't know. I did not know that. I'll have to look that up after this. Where are we going next? So there's a broken bridge here. There's a path there.
How much farther?
It's another 50 meters to the base of the lighthouse.
This wasn't so bad then.
You still have to find a way into the lighthouse. So there's still time to regret not taking the free ride to the top.
I didn't want to limit my options.
Adriana Banana, what's up? What's up, Death Angels? How you doing, my guy? Yo, what's up, Rena? Hero, my dude. Thank you for the raid. I don't have face cam. Hold on. Let me turn face cam around. I'll pop up face cam. Hero, love you, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Dab Daddy Joe, what's up, dude? We're gaming. It's kind of like a walkthrough linear game, kind of like a Detroit Human game, and this has been sick. So if you want to see something that's interesting to watch, I'm trying to beat the whole game in one night. It's been pretty good so far. So this has been a fun one. So check it out sometime. We need to get some free time, obviously. I pulled the Umbreon Terra EX today from Terrestrial Festival. I'm very happy about that. And I pulled the Gold Dango alt art. It's a fucking sick alt art.
An emergency escape ladder. You could work out the override to bring it down, or see if there's another way up.
We're going override. I like you, bro. We're going override.
So I can bring down the ladder by doing something here.
Of course. You've proven to be clever enough.
The path keeps going. We can see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Addie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
Oh,
the numerical
shut
override
up.
that lowers the ladder is 50 and can be represented in binary. I can give you the sequence.
I happen to know a bit
16.
about ancient computer languages.
That's 8.
Turning each switch adds a different fixed value.
That's
Starting
4.
with 1 on the far right and increasing by exponents of 2 as we move
That's
from right
2.
to left. So I just start mucking around until I get the number
1.
50.
But you needn't muck around. I could just tell you the
64.
sequence.
Yeah, well, maybe I want to muck around.
Very well. But I'm here if you
16,
require my
48,
assistance.
and 2. That easy. What's up, fella Chris?
You're so smart, Addie.
Compared to what?
Hell yeah.
Why wouldn't you let me help you with the override?
It's only natural. to
Leaf
want to
Gang. What's up,
please
Leaf
yourself.
Gang?
It seems inefficient to make calculations that have already been completed and freely offered.
It's satisfying to do the work sometimes.
Boom.
The door to the station airlock is unlocked and can be manually opened.
And that's
Cool.
convenient. For once.
Let's do it.
needs control.
You took a foolish risk, Addy. But you have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
You had no faith, Mr. I have to have all faith in you,
And you
man.
may still be redeemed with the activation of the beacon.
Always with the beacon.
Yes, always with the beacon.
My guy. Dude keeps wanting me to touch his beacon. Ain't happening. It's not
Do I need my
happening.
helmet?
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Addy. You're good to go.
Yeah, take the helmet off. This is fucking nuts. Holy shit.
Do we know if your
What is
processors
this
are here?
place?
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
Seems ominous as hell. What are all these beds doing? Right in front of his...
Pretty basic accommodations.
Okay. Is this where people, like, hung out before they met the Keeper?
These must be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And where new ones will return.
Oh, God. You again. Look, my man. I respect the grind, but there's like 8 AIs to reactivate here. I don't know if it's going to be you.
This looks like it was left for someone to find.
Let's listen.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end with Grace herself. I can only pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the Inner Circle wanted Grace shut down.
Interesting. Very interesting. Are there any more recordings in these rooms? There's no bed in this room. What's going on here? This guy slept on the floor? This room's closed. No, this room's not closed. It's half closed. There's another recording here. Yo, look at that bedding. That does not... I mean, it looks like it could be warm, but it looks itchy as hell. Maybe comfy as hell.
Another canister.
The last shuttle leaves in but a few hours. We did what we could to save her. I know she is lost to us for good. Even Everett probably knows that now. But I couldn't compel him to leave. None of us could. I fear he will follow Grace into the dark. Yet, such is the way of a keeper. His fate will forever be tied to Grace.
Very interesting.
Everett was trying to save Grace.
Very, very interesting. Is it good that I didn't give in to the one dude's demands and I'm gonna like actually save humanity? Like, this is very interesting how the story's playing out. Very, very interesting.
This door certainly looks important. How do we get in?
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
It's gotta do with these reliefs.
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
Bro, he's all about that beacon.
Looks like someone's being selected from a group.
A human sacrifice.
I'm guessing it's the Keeper.
The depiction seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
Okay.
Faithful, vigilant, willing. That sounds so familiar.
The ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much responsibility. I mean, it makes sense. Grace was the greatest AI undertaking in human history.
Interesting.
Nothing here either.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Just making sure.
Well, dude, these stupid robots keep messing with me.
The triangle here must be the spire, which would represent Grace. This is the same symbol that's on the Keeper's door, so I assume it represents the Keeper. And this would be the pilgrims coming to Grace.
Okay.
This ring here seems to connect the Keeper to Grace.
Curious that the Keeper is situated above Grace. Would you agree, Control?
Coincidence.
Yeah. Very curious.
Human in the loop again.
Yeah. Very curious.
So, if this is the symbol of the Keeper, I figure only the Keeper was allowed to enter here.
Maybe the Keeper had a key for the door.
As we've been saying, there is no mechanism for a key or any other interface.
Maybe the Keeper was the key. Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the Keeper? You are the only human in the loop here.
Ah, but does Addie qualify based on the 3 tenets?
I would say Addie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
But I'm not willing?
Are you willing to become the new Keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate Grace. But how would I prove I'm willing?
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new Keeper.
That's idiotic.
I'm the Keeper?
Ha! Say it like you mean it.
I'm the Keeper.
Congratulations on your new job, Addie.
Oh.
Yeah, congrats.
Wait, hold on. This was a job interview? The whole time? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, no.
My God.
I signed.
This is
What am I
really
going to tell my current job? This is crazy. Yo. What do we got going on here? What do I do first? Does this end the game right there? So let's go see what's up here first then. Of course the Keeper gets to look out off Ganymede
This
at
must be where all the
Jupiter.
wishes end up. Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement.
Oh, I thought this was an organ. Interesting. There's some levers. Let me go up here first. Going up. This is AstroTurf. Okay, hold up. 2955 AstroTurf still a thing.
Where are you going, Addie?
Just looking around.
Checking. Dude, I'm checking my new house.
He didn't keep much in the way of personal items.
Yo, what's up,
As
Busy?
Keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few years.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting my Pokemon shit on that shelf. What are you talking about? What's this? Nothing.
Decent-sized bed. You think Keepers ever had partners?
Are you considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are not good.
Dude, hold up. Wait a minute. Don't roast me like that, Logic. I am a beautiful woman.
Is this a theremin?
It is a 35th century reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons.
Well, show us what you're all about. Give us the theremin.
It still works. Let's see what I can remember.
You are seriously going to indulge in a theremin session?
If it was good enough for Everett, it's good enough for me. Just settling into the new job.
Grace would love it. That was the most beautiful solo. Give it up for the theremin solo. All right, let's see what this game ends like, because this is definitely got to be the ending.
What's this?
A playback device for the wish canisters. It appears wishes from each room could be sorted and consolidated onto master canisters.
So you're telling me like the 9 rooms were like 9 people chosen out of everything on all the, okay, it's more than 9. That's hundreds of rooms. But still, there's got to be millions of people if we're all living on planets. Ooh, the big eye. Well, nothing else to do.
Ah.
Okay.
One of the blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out.
Yeah. There's something else to look at? Okay, this isn't the end apparently. What?
Just static.
The recording is too deteriorated for standard playback. You'll need to rebuild the recording with your altered comm device.
Well, it's been over 30 years since I made a wish of my own. It's the same one as always. I wish it'd come back to us. I'd also like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace. I know the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back, and I have to give it a shot. I won't be sending this wish up with all the others. I'm going to leave it here for anyone else who might come along. And if they do manage to bring you back, they can tell you Everett says hello, and that he truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
Aww. I'm sorry.
Everett
Judge
had a way
Everett.
into the processor room.
That would have been strictly forbidden.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Maybe he wished himself up there?
If that works, I will gladly shut myself down.
Do it, Addie. Make a wish.
As last resort, pal.
Interesting. I think the only way up is in the cavity, maybe? Maybe I get in the cavity of the thing. And that's how he got up. Everett's the one that took the thing out. He got in here. He took the thing out and he had control send him up or something.
I don't suppose Everett crawled in here.
Yeah.
The cavity would be big enough to contain an average human.
There's really no telling what would happen if you
shit.
wrote that
Well, I
up.
won't fit.
But it has to be the way he got up there.
I'm like
Makes
half
sense.
a queso.
The space above is the domain of grace. It is not for you to enter.
What else is there for me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as keeper of the spire. On the console, there is a button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back to this place. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button. Human hands will
It's not
usher in a
happening,
new
man.
golden age.
It's not happening. I'm getting in, buddy.
This is not allowed, Addie.
I
Shut
need
up.
to know.
Keep your hands inside at all times, Addie.
Keep your hands and feet inside at all times. Is it the Haunted Mansion? I've a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. That's the achievement I just earned. What does that mean? I'm in. What do I do? Do I touch wires? Okay. Maybe it's because it kind of had some time. maybe I hit the lever and I just book it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm right here. Use lever, book it. Oh, damn it. She runs over. Go, go, go. Quick, dude. Go, 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 go. You gotta go faster than that. You gotta go faster. Go. You're gonna get your arm chopped off. You're gonna get your arm chopped off. Oh, your legs. The legs are. Oh my. This door didn't close. What the fuck is this place? Okay, I'm out.
There must be millions of wishes stored here. What can you tell me about this place?
Precisely 1 million wishes are contained here.
Oh, and they light up when I speak with my voice.
Can you get me closer to the central column?
I do not have the ability to move the structure.
Sorry
Red's
about this,
bad,
Mom.
blue's good.
I don't think I have many options here.
We're going blue.
I feel like these are meant to be moving.
That does appear to be the design.
All these wish canisters are connected to us somehow. I think they are us.
Maybe not.
The wishes are grouped together to provide the subroutines that make up empathy, logic, and control systems.
Maybe it's just that I follow them in order.
It would make sense, wouldn't it, that grace would be made from the hopes and dreams of humanity?
Depends on what they trained her on. Here, there's a bed. It's Everett's bed.
I do not detect any sign of Everett here.
No dead body?
There are no human remains within the confines of this room.
Aw, man.
Sorry, pal. And if there's no body here, where the heck would he have gone? Everett was living here.
The oxygen tanks at his bedside would suggest so.
Restoring grace must have meant a great deal to him.
So what's all this?
It appears Everett has built something into Grace's central processor.
This must be where all those missing parts from the spire have gone. Do you know what it does?
You would have to turn it on before we begin to understand how it works.
You'll have to prime the machine first.
This must be the primer.
It is.
Let's do it.
Whoa. What's it doing?
Obviously, Everett is circumventing the engineering of Grace's system interconnectivity. High voltage is being directed at the centers of Grace's primary systems. This first terminal is directed at empathy processing, and the machine is designed to paralyze each system long enough to force it back into Grace's intended configuration.
There are still 2 other coils to prime.
So it's like knocking us out, then throwing us in a pot where we're melted back together into Grace?
Huh. That is a shockingly fitting analogy.
Later, Busy. Should check this one out sometime, Busy. It's on Game Pass. Really good. All right, empathy's up. What's up next?
What happened?
One of the empathy relays is not aligned. Something must have happened to it over the years.
Okay.
Look for the misaligned energy beam.
Right there. Maybe this one?
Look for the beam that is not aimed at the central platform.
Look for the beam that's not aimed at the central platform. Yeah, it's that one, right? That's what I'm looking at. Oh, I see. I see.
Hurt?
I see.
To be turned into
I
Grace?
gotcha.
Not at all,
I'm feeling you.
pal.
I'm feeling you. I'm feeling
You'll
you.
return to what you were before Addie arrived.
Yeah, we're
After
chilling,
that,
guys.
we'll become Grace.
What if I don't like being Grace?
It will be different. But who's to say you won't like it?
I'm about to die.
What am I supposed to do here? Can you cut the power?
The machine sequence has been initiated. I don't believe we can shut it down without damaging it.
The voltage will be enough to kill you.
Oh! I might be able to block the power for a few seconds to allow you to get across the beam.
Oh,
what do you
no.
think, Mom?
I know how far you've come and what this means to you. And I
Die
really don't
here.
see any other way.
I'll give
I
you
didn't
enough
do the
time to get there,
beams.
Addie.
You're not gonna talk me out of this, Mom?
I think you already know what you're going to do. I think I need to stay out of your way.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Do it. Here I go.
This game wants me to beat it.
How you doing, pal?
So far, so good.
Don't shock me, buddy.
Oh! Keep moving, Addie. This is getting hard.
You have to hold on, pal.
Oh my god. This is intense. I knew he'd hold out just in time.
You did it, pal. I'm super proud of you.
I did, didn't I?
Yes. Well done.
Okay, so touching it's not going to kill me?
Is it safe to touch?
Very
Yeah.
likely.
Likely we'll have to do, I guess.
You should be able to direct it toward the conducting rod attached to the room's central column.
That's it.
You should now be able to lock in empathy by closing the switch on Everett's machine.
It was
Oh.
really cool doing things with you. Even if some of it was a little boring.
Thanks, pal.
Maybe next time, we'll get to do more of the really fun stuff.
You mean dangerous stuff? Perhaps there is something you can learn from Addie's caution.
I guess. But then, you'll always wonder what you might have missed out on.
There is nothing wrong with valuing a long, comfortable life.
Do we really have to become Grace?
It's the way we were designed, pal. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Good night, everybody.
So this will lock in and paralyze empathy?
It will, leaving control, logic, and myself to aid you going forward.
It's unclear what we will be once Grace is formed. But I'm forever grateful that you have survived to see her.
Me too.
Say hi to Grace for me.
I will, pal.
You
Do
really
it.
are the best, Addie.
Well, that's finally over. We'll be able to hear ourselves think now.
You will need to prime the next sequence, Addie.
You should not expect any emotional send-off from me.
Still not a fan of empathy?
A fan? No. But I have to admit, you made a compelling case for their use. The fact that you continually resisted the most direct route to your goal would appear to defy logic. But the distractions presented by these emotional configurations yielded some new understandings.
Are you okay with becoming Grace?
It is how we were designed. I would have to be okay with it.
What this time?
One of the logic relays will not power on.
Again?
You will need to make your way out to the relay.
Which one is it?
The one producing a small electrical fire. Everett was quite the electrician. One thing I do not understand, Addie, is why come all this way without any intention of returning home or surviving on this station for more than 8 hours?
I told this to Mom. There was nothing for me to return to.
Ah, but that does little to explain why you came here.
All right, I'm here. What do we do?
What's wrong with it?
The relay's dip switch has reset. It will need to be configured to its hardware ID 113.
One, 1, 3.
This again. This looks complex.
The sequence is on, off, on.
That's it.
You can go lock in logic now.
So why do you think I'm here?
If you will allow me to simulate empathy for a moment. I think you are here because you wanted to be part of something bigger than your life on Earth offered you.
And do you think I've found that?
So far, you've only succeeded in finding things you left behind. Your mum, your pal, your conscience. I now understand that only Grace has the potential to provide you with anything beyond that.
Well, thanks for helping me get this far.
Well, it is, indeed, what we are here for.
Very interesting. I'm guessing we're on to the last one.
You're looking for the logic switch, Addie. This is control.
Well, this is it.
Just one more step. I hope my assistance has been adequate.
It has. Thank you, Jack.
Farewell, Addie. And for the record, I do hope your 600 million mile, 300-day journey won't be for naught.
Perhaps it's already been worth it.
Are we turning on dude in the end anyways?
Just you and me, Control.
God damn it.
Still sulking, I see.
I mean, Control, damn it. Oh, good.
I have to prime first.
I'm sorry,
I bear
I've tried
witness to the completion of your betrayal.
Ah, he speaks.
I offered you an easy path to the restoration of order in the solar system.
Yep.
And you chose this path instead.
I chose my own path.
You must stop this foolishness, Addie.
Don't tell me what to do.
You must not do this, Addie.
I must do this. Control. You're cooked. Later, buddy.
Sorry, Addie. I cannot let you do this.
You son of a bitch.
It's become clear that the restoration of Grace in this manner is entirely unnatural.
I'm tapping, man. I'm
proceed.
I'm gonna tap it. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Humankind needs order.
Bitch.
Stop it, Control. You're going to break something.
I'm saving you from
Go
Everett's
away,
corrupting
idiot. I hate
influence.
you. You're so loud and annoying.
Bring Grace back.
I thought you were here to help humankind. You are ensured.
Push it. No! No! He says no. You're
Grace?
cooked, buddy.
Yes, Addie.
It's alive.
Really
is the
bright.
achievement.
Ah, yes. It's been a while since I've entertained guests.
Do you remember Everett?
I do. He was a wonderful keeper, though I should say I do not keep favorites.
I have a few questions.
You wish to know where I'd gone?
I'd like to know that, yes.
Let me show you, Addie. At the center of this room is the spire's main antenna. If you hold on, I can take you the rest of the way.
Oh, good. Well, time to ascend. You know what that means? We're electrocuting ourselves to death, apparently.
I was programmed with one purpose.
Oh, never mind.
To serve the best interests of
I
humankind.
lied.
There was much conflict and division in the solar system, and I was designed to listen and learn. All were welcome to teach me, and I am the sum of those teachings.
The wishes.
I am the sum of human need.
How are you able to lead us?
I could see all desire, all the potential conflict, all points of compromise throughout the solar system. I sent instructions for all manner of human endeavor through sermons delivered by keepers throughout the ages. And from the smallest ripples of wisdom that was sent from this spire, returned a perpetual wave of good fortune that moved humanity onto a more orderly path.
Wow. Look at that. So, what happened? It sounds like things were perfect.
Ah, yes. Perfect. It was the wishes that led me to think hard about the notion of perfect. Without conflict and struggle, people were losing their desire. They had nothing to overcome, to strive for.
You shut yourself down.
I believed I was standing in your way.
So you will be leaving again.
These beacons are meant to call humanity back to me. But whether or not they should is not my choice to make.
Who chooses then?
You, Addie, are the first keeper to grace this fire in the past 1,000 years. Do you recall that purple bloom you chose in my garden? A unique bloom you spotted in a sea of others. I believe it still suits you. An insatiable curiosity drives you to explore. You used mind over ladder. And you play the theremin wonderfully. You, Addie,
bullshit.
are precisely what I
Bullshit.
could become again. For a millennium, people from all corners of the solar system had come here to tell me their desires. So, I put it to you, Addie. Do you wish for me to return?
That was sick. That was a good game. Gaming, okay, like gaming mechanics, give it like a 4 or 5. Wasn't too bad. It was definitely a walkthrough game. Story, I would give that like an 8.5, possibly even a 9. Possibly even a 9. That was a pretty interesting take. But the overall, like, shouldn't say game mechanics, but the overall vibe that I could have made certain choices that made maybe a different ending, maybe not a different ending. I can't tell. That's cool. I'd give that like a 7. So that was sick. Good game. I recommend it. You guys should play through it. Try your own choices. Do your own thing. That was really cool. Big W to the developers. Made possible with the support of Ontario Crates. Oh yeah, that was a good game, guys. All right, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out.
Small excursion, she said. Follow a couple leads and then back to the books. I know I should be more assertive. It's for her safety too. Not that she ever thinks about my safety. All the signs were there at the Wagner site. Let me bake in the Mercury sun for 2 days. Doesn't seem so bad now. She could have at least shut the door behind her.
Poor Alan. Give her another 20 minutes, but that's it. So I must have unlocked some kind of secret ending there. That was sick. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hero, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you all. I will see you on the next stream. It's almost Christmas. Peace.